Welcome back to your Fireside Friday. Little Lenny's going. So people ask us all the time, if we weren't together, would we still do van life? It's a question that we get asked over and over again. Obviously we're a couple, and so we've always done van
We've
life
always
together.
done it together. We've never done it on our own.
Never done it on our own. And so people, that's a common question is, would we still do van life on our own? And what would it be like to do it on our own? Like, what are the differences? We don't really know. We don't really know because neither of us have ever done it, have we?
No, we've never done it by ourselves.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had where I send you out to the pub when you're doing my heading.
Yeah, it's like go to a pub.
know.
There's a pub down that road.
Go down there.
Off you go down
go
there.
for a walk in woods for a bit, So we get like little snippets of time. Well, I get little snippets of time on my own van. You don't really, do you?
No, not really. And yet we never really argue, do we?
No. I mean,
which is
sometimes
interesting because it's such a small space.
if we've come back to like where the cottage is and things like that, sometimes like I might go meet my sister, or you might have a little bit of time your own that way.
Yeah.
But not very often, is it, that we've ever really? I don't know what it'd be like being on his own. I don't know.
And sometimes you'll go off with your sister, what you're shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah, we get questions like from single women a lot, don't we, as well, about like
Yeah, what's it like?
fear of like doing it on their own and what that'd be like, which makes me then think about what it'd be like to do it by myself, because I think there's different considerations in general for men and women. I think usually there's different worries.
So that's basically what we're talking about on this Fireside Friday. As I say, little Lenny's going, he's letting some right heat out. Wilson's doing his normal spinny thing. I've fallen out with him. I don't even want to look at him.
I don't know if you've noticed as well that I've got my voice back.
Emma's got a voice back.
Yeah, it's
Welcome
still a bit
back,
dodgy. I still sound a little bit like Phyllis, but it's it's getting better, isn't it?
Oh, we were just so poorly over Christmas. It was just
It's
absolutely
literally
crazy.
been the last like sort of 24 hours that I've started feeling a bit better, hasn't it? That's another thing to think about as well when you're on your own in a van. Like, what if you're sick? What if you're poorly on your own
there's
in a
nobody
van?
to
There's
bring you
nobody to help
toast?
look after you, or
Jam on toast.
Yeah, that's like what's the matter with you?
Get your own custard creams. You're on YouTube.
She's panicking. She's like, if we're going on his own, can I be with you, Mum? Dad'll forget to feed me.
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know how hard it would be on my own. I don't know. So the things about doing it together, if you're thinking about van life, or you want to do van life, or you've just bought your first camper van, and you're in a couple, the things are to allow each other space if you need it, right? So, because we do have space. Like, I'll take Daisy for a walk,
Yeah.
you'll take Daisy for a walk, and so we do have our own time, and we have our very separate hobbies and
That's
interests
the thing
as
as
well.
You don't have to necessarily have spaces in like you're not in the same vehicle, but just having your own headspace where you're doing. Look, we said that together then, didn't we?
High five.
Having your own space, like if you're like doing something that you're engrossed in and the other person's engrossed in something else, that's like having your own space as well, in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not always about physically separating.
What things do you think would be harder, right? If you are doing it on your own, like, what things do you think would be harder? Because I think I know what I'd find difficult, but everyone wants to know what you think.
Well, I'm quite handy at doing a lot of the stuff anyway. So like I think I'd be able to manage like looking after the van, the maintenance side, the building side, all that sort of stuff. I'd be able to manage my cooking. I think for me, I would I like having somebody to banter with, and it'd be the loneliness, I think, for me. Like it. I mean, there's other things as well that you physically help me with, which other people thinking about doing it on their own might not have problems with. Because of my health issues, you physically help me with a lot of things like prepping food or lifting things or stuff like that I would find really difficult. I'd find it difficult being by myself, I think. I think I'd have to have an animal. Depends what you mean by being on your own as well, because I have to have an animal with me. I won't be able to do it totally like just by myself with no company.
Yeah.
I'd need to talk to an animal or something like that. I'm not comparing having Daisy to having you.
Oh,
obviously.
Daisy, don't listen. Don't listen. Mine would just be an absolute disaster, wouldn't it? Let's all sit down for a second. I'm going to get a custard cream in a minute after this rant. I know I am. But it would just be an absolute disaster. Like, this thing, would we still do van life on our own?
You'd be like Frank Spencer, wouldn't you? You'd be like Frank Spencer, you would.
Who?
Frank Spencer.
Who's
you know,
Frank
like,
Spencer?
ooh, Betty. That's what he used to say. Like, ooh, Betty. You know what I mean, don't you?
Ooh,
Everybody else
Betty.
knows what I mean.
I don't know what you're on
He's
about.
Frank Spencer. He was like on an old TV show, and he used to just everything that he did. Like his wife were organised, but everything he did just messed up. He'd make mistakes and like mess things up. You'd be like
You're
Frank
rude, you.
Spencer.
But the honesty is, I'd struggle to cook, so it's no secret, and I've always been honest about this. I'm not a very good cook. I can cook a really good paella, and I'm getting better. You might have noticed I'm not poorly. I've just lost a little bit of weight, and so I've been learning like just little different things, healthy things that are good for me. Don't worry, custard creams aren't gone anywhere. But I think I would struggle with that. I think I'd give it a go and then just be like, right, let's order a pizza or make a pot noodle or something.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit there.
Thank you.
No, I think you would eat quite healthily. I think you would just eat kind of more raw foods. Like you would probably be more like a raw food diet.
Yeah, carrots with hummus.
Yeah, you'd probably just eat like lots of
I
vegetables,
would,
salad,
because
that sort of thing.
actually,
Yogurts, blueberries.
I don't really understand the concept of how we all eat. I think I would happily grab an apple, grab a banana,
You'd graze,
grab
wouldn't
some
you?
berries, yeah, and then I'd be still hungry, so I'd grab some, some cheese or something. I don't know, but I don't think I'd make myself full-on meals like everybody does
No,
in
I
this
think
country.
you'd be a
I don't think I'd
grazer.
do that. I'd be a grazer, a bit like a
Have
like
a
a
nose
camel,
bag,
like a
wouldn't you?
camel or a
Like
llama.
horse does, nose bag on.
Oh,
A nose bag like an horse does.
yeah. Like a sheep. But no, I think it's a really difficult question to answer. Would we still do van life if we weren't together? I mean, one thing is that I don't know if we'd have ever started it unless we were together.
No, I don't know if we would have started if we weren't together, but I think like
You don't know, do you? So you
if
can't
and
answer it.
touch wood, I can't see why it would ever happen. But if we weren't together in the future, touch wood, because I don't want all bad to happen. Touch wood. Touch wood. Can't
Don't know what
believe
you're
you're
on
acting
about.
like you don't like it. It's like,
Touch
don't
wood,
know if I
'cause
want
that makes
to touch
everything
wood.
all right,
Of course
doesn't
it does. Right, so if for any reason we weren't together in the future, like I think I would have to carry on the van life. I don't think I would be able to cope without having that freedom.
Nah, not now, no.
No.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Would we have started it on our own? Probably not.
No.
We might not, just because of circumstances of how we started van life and both having a love of travel and lots of different little things made us start it, basically. And so, but I don't think now I could ever go back. Like, I don't think how I'd get on, I don't know if I were on my own, and we're going to come to that in a second. But I don't genuinely think I could ever go back to not having the van.
No, I don't think I could. I think I'd need to have. I'd need to still be able to move all the time, definitely. But I don't know, like I can imagine myself, like if you go somewhere and I'm kind of sat here on sofa thing and I've got fire going and I'm on my phone or whatever or reading something or whatever. Not that I read right often, I'm just sticking that in there to make myself sound a bit more like I do something more cultural than just look on my phone. But but if I was sat, like I can imagine like when I do that, like if you go off and you're doing something whatever and I have like an hour to myself, I like that time because I spent a long time by myself bringing my kids up. So I quite like that alone time and that space to just be on my own in the van, nobody else here, and just really decompress. Like I love that time. But I think that is different to thinking about being by yourself all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I would worry about loneliness for me.
I mean, drop your comments about if you're already doing van life on your own. I'd be really interested to know, like genuinely really interested to know, like, do you meet up with people? Do you
go
have
to
friends? Do you go to
festivals?
festivals? How do you find it? Is it lonely? Can it be lonely? Have you got a pet? Drop your comments and let us know, because it's a really interesting thing that hopefully, as Emma says, touch wood, because that solves everybody's problems, doesn't it? Touching wood, but. It is something to think about, isn't it? And it is something to kind of think, what would it be like?
And we do give advice, like people will ask, I literally
Safety a lot. Safety is a
I've
big thing.
literally just given some advice to a woman that had emailed us. And there are like things that you can do out there to make yourself feel safer, because loneliness is one thing, but safety, I think, is another thing, especially as a woman. There's a lot of women that will be a lot stronger than me and a lot stronger than some men as well, and will be perfectly fine looking after themselves. But I feel like there's a different vulnerability being a woman on your own than there is being a guy on your own. And so, you know, there's lots of things out there online that talk about, like, leave a pair of men's shoes outside your door just underneath your van but visible, and put like a fluorescent jacket on the front seat so it looks like a builder van, that type of thing.
I'm absolutely melting here.
I'm just lovely, it's really nice. People do all that sort of stuff, don't they, to make themselves feel a bit safer. But sometimes, you know, you're parking up in more lonely places, and like, you like that because you want to be out in nature and stuff, and you want to have that kind of solitude, and you want to go off into the woods or whatever. But how would that feel if I were by myself as a woman, parked up in somewhere quite lonely and remote? You know, I think I'd have to do, I mean, we do anyway, don't we, share our location with, like, the kids so they know where we are, because they're grown up now. And we share that with them anyway, because I think it's just a safety thing, so let people know where you are. But I think I'd be a bit more cautious about that kind of, like, who knows where I am, who have I been in touch with. I'd probably ring people more and stuff, because we just chat between ourselves in the van, don't we? But I just can't imagine. I don't know. I can't imagine doing it by myself.
It's no stop being able to play Monopoly, innit, and stuff like that.
You'd have to play that. What's that card game you play on your own?
Solitaire.
Patience.
Oh, no, is it Patience or Solitaire? Because it's the same game.
I don't know. Is that the same game?
Yeah, where you used to play it on computer in the 90s, Windows 98, and it came with Solitaire.
You'd have to play that, wouldn't you? How would you play dominoes?
I don't know.
You wouldn't be.
Could
So
play
many
online
things you couldn't
games,
do, wouldn't there?
But yeah, it's an hard one. But so basically, this is what we're talking about. As I say, in front of little Lynette, who's absolutely what you're doing.
Well, I've got you, Anna, so I can make you see it. No, don't you do that, Daisy. That's it. Move that arm up. Come on. Get with program. That's it. What would you do? What do you think would be the main sort of worries from a male perspective?
About doing van life on my own?
Yeah, like if you were thinking about, like, from a male perspective.
Well,
what
I take for granted things like you do the park for night, so the app's on your phone, and
oh god, yeah,
I don't know that. Even if, as stupid and ridiculous as this sounds, I'm not sure.
Like finding the park.
If I would even know how to use Park for Night.
Yeah,
I've never even thought about that, because I'll just go anywhere we're going. You'll look on Park for Night and find us a decent place. So I'm not sure about that.
My little light's just gone out. I bet we've plunged into
that. Light will have just changed. But yeah, I think, what would I find? I don't know if I'd be lonely or not.
Do you mean you don't know if you'd be lonely or not?
No, I'd miss you. No, I didn't mean it like that.
You might be doing it on your own now.
Like that. You little wally.
You'll be doing it by yourself.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm going to get you a Volvo, and you can live in a Volvo now and go off in a car.
I mean, I don't know, like...
The woman's touch in a van, though, wouldn't it?
If I were on my own, would I be all right with my own company, is what I mean.
What about, like, a woman's touch as well? Because, like, women have useless stuff, don't they, in van?
I won't make the bed like you do.
No.
Everything would just be everywhere.
It's awful when you make bed.
I'd just be everywhere.
I hate it when you do that.
Who's seen it? It's only me and you seen it.
Oh, no, it's not about seeing it, is it? It's about laying on wrinkly sheets. You know, you're with me, aren't you? You're with me. You know, when you make bed and then sheets are wrinkly and, like, oh, no, it's like... Reese gets into a bed like a teenager would, you know, like they don't bother making it. He just, like, chucks it over, and I can't bear it. You'd lay in a wrinkly bed forever with your mismatching socks.
Eating my custard creams.
Your custard creams. You'd be like Ramsay Nesbitt.
I don't know. I don't know, because we've already done a video where I know I can get a pizza delivered to the van. So I know that's a possibility. It'd be dangerous, wouldn't it? I'd spend about 300 quid a week on pizza.
Yeah. Would you be able to afford it on your own?
I don't know. Yeah,
because you've also got that,
haven't
you? Like, there's two incomes. We earn money in different ways, so there's two incomes.
That is something. There's so many questions, which is why what we're gonna do. We talked about it very briefly, so I'm putting Emma on the spot here a little bit. But what we're gonna do is on Tuesday's video, I'm gonna go on my own.
Where am I going to go?
All by myself. You'll have to go to your sister's or something. All by myself, in the van, finding a park up, out on my own, just to see, and then because I don't feel like to answer this question properly, I don't feel like we're in a position to really go, oh, this is how it felt, that's how it felt. Did I miss Emma? Didn't I miss
It'd
Emma?
give you a bit of an insight, wouldn't it? I
Am
mean,
I
it wouldn't
kicking
give
her
you an
out?
insight long term, but it'd give you a bit of an insight.
And then if you want, on the next Fireside Friday, you can go out on your own. That'd be a good little
I'm
experiment.
not bothered about that. I'd do
And then
that.
you can do like, what does it feel like to do van life alone? As
I think though that I would miss you more, like in terms of the skills and the things that you bring to them, because you often like put yourself down with that, and you're like, oh, I don't.
I
do
bring
this and don't
protection
do that.
as well, don't I?
But yeah, but it's
Like I
that,
bring-
and
look,
it's
you know.
like helping me with things as well. Like I rely on you for so many little things that I think that it'd be those things that I would
I'm
struggle
indispensable. That's the word of the week.
with. You would
Indispensable.
struggle. Are you taking Daisy on your night on your
Yeah,
own?
that's fair.
Oh, my
Oh, is
life.
it? Is it? Yeah, I think it has to be.
Would
as
you
it
have
is
a
now.
dog if you were living? If you were on your
Yeah,
own
yeah, I
in a
would.
van?
I would. So I'll take her with me because I would.
Oh, Daisy, you're going to be left with...
Oh,
Oh, look at her face.
Look at her face. She's like,
gonna
you've
be
got
left
to
with
kidding me.
Daddy.
Look at her. She's like, are you serious, man?
Daddy's
No
going to go on
way.
his own and
Are
you're
you
going to
coming
be
out
left
in
with
van
him.
with me? Me and you for a couple of nights. Leave Mummy somewhere else. She's
I'll
like,
go to
is this a
Chewett's
joke?
and you
Is it a
can
joke,
go out
Dad?
with Dad.
Is it a joke?
She
It's
don't
going to
look
be a
right.
disaster.
She does not look happy about that at all. Don't worry, I'll give him instructions on your medication and everything. I think that's the thing, though. You don't realise what each other does
Can't breathe.
until you do without it, do you? And I think that's where it'd be quite good to hear some of your stories as well.
That will be,
about
yeah,
how
definitely.
you manage and things that you do, and get those in the comments
Yeah,
on
because
this
then-
vlog, because we can use like
Yeah.
that advice when you're going to do your night on
Yeah,
your
but
own.
also what that does is when other people are watching this video and we've done such a rubbish explanation because we don't know, we're genuinely, no point lying, is there? Might as well just be honest. Like, we don't know how that would feel. And so when people are coming and they're reading the comments, if you're doing van life alone, they'll be able to read your perspective
Yeah,
of it,
because we don't want to put
which is
people
helpful.
off from doing it.
No,
either.
absolutely
we
not.
kind of
I mean,
encourage
I might come
people
back
and,
and
you
say,
know.
Emma, pack your stuff, it's epic. I might do. But no, seriously, like, would we do van life if we weren't together? We don't know, and that's what we're going to find out. I just want to show you this. He is letting some heat out him tonight. Little Lenny, and that's Wilson on top of there. Proper going for it. So Daisy, me and you, we're going to start on Tuesday. We're going out in van by ourselves. She's like, oh God, Dad, no. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. So join us on Tuesday at 8 p.m. when I set off for the adventure of my lifetime, and it'll probably be a disaster. So I hope you're up for a good laugh at me at my expense. So until Tuesday, guys, thanks so much for watching, and keep writing your own story.
Keep writing your own story.
Bye bye.